One thing that's fun in here is I added a tennis wall. This is Douglas Copeland. Yeah, too much free time.
I love it.
So instead of like having a storage room in this house, we took this hallway and opened it up, completely. Sure, we'll go downstairs.
Look at what I see. This chair right here, is it from Living Space too?
This is Living Space, yeah. This is Cartel, iconic Italian company that make molded plastic furniture. And this was a collaboration they did with a Chinese fabric.
So this is
the mudroom.
This is the mudroom.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's
so
the garage.
You're coming in through the garage into the mudroom to take our coats off, and then the garage here.
The most expensive mudroom I've ever seen.
Right. Yeah.
This is very clean.
We got a little workbench and the wall paneling.
Yeah.
And then one thing we did in this house was you always need storage in your garage.
Yeah.
So instead of having your bikes and everything exposed, we did a storage room in here where all the ski equipment, the luggage, the bikes, everything is sort of hidden away, so they're not with your cars.
Well, I think we should learn that too.
Yeah.
We should learn that. The garage is very important. Like we sell homes that's over $10 million, right?
Yeah.
There's no storage place.
I know.
And that's a complaint.
No.
We have constantly got.
Yeah. So this house, and we knew it from our last house, we definitely talked about storage.
Yeah.
Talked about storage with the architecture.
Yeah.
One thing that's fun in here is I added a tennis wall. In the wintertime, I can move the cars out and hit up against the wall. So we made this wall to hit tennis balls. My wife and I both love tennis, so it's somewhere where you can warm up and play a little bit.
Amazing.
This piece is actually a Charlotte Wall, who's a Vancouver artist. She's actually Peter Wall, like the wall center.
Yeah.
She's his ex-wife.
Oh, okay.
I think she's like 83 years old now.
Wow.
But she is a well-established Vancouver artist.
Yeah.
So this is a piece that we got from her. The piece that we actually did in the store on a bigger installation, and then people could buy pieces of it afterwards. This is Douglas Copeland. Yeah, too much free time.
I love it.
Yeah. So Douglas Copeland, wrote the book Generation X. So he's actually a local West Vancouverite, but became world famous for Generation X, his book that he wrote.
Yeah.
And then his art pieces, like the at the convention center where you see the killer whale, the statue of the killer whale. That's Douglas Copeland's and like his book. So we kind of have this little courtyard. I call it this little lobby area, this Douglas Copeland. And he actually went to school with Melissa, my wife. So it was funny, we invited him over to the house like when we first moved in. Yeah. And Melissa had already told him that she loved these pieces because he showed these at the Vancouver Art Gallery. Yeah. And he brought one for a present, for a housewarming present for her. So I said,
one of the three, or
it was one of the three that he.
It's probably this one.
Yeah, I know. And I said to Melissa afterwards that, well, we should just invite him a few more times. he can bring us.
Amazing.
Yeah.
The little Buddha. Is it from a friend? Or
this was actually Melissa's parents who traveled to China. Because they had toy stores, so they traveled to China quite often in their toy business. So they'd bring back things. Here's the laundry center. Oh. On this side, these doors are actually from Toro, also from Italy. Just a sliding door. But this all slides through. So instead of like having a storage room in this house, we took this hallway and open it up, completely. So there's doors all the way through here.
This is very smart.
Yeah.
This is super smart.
So you can actually see things. So it's very basic. These are just like a stainless steel pantry shelf. Yeah. But when you need plastic glasses around the pool, you've got them. You can find them. They're not hidden in a box where you end up buying more plastic glasses because you can't find the old ones.
Yeah, it's mind-blowing to see, everything is about how you live a life, right?
Yeah.
Everything about how how you're gonna use it.
Well, and you have to be, you have to be thoughtful of this stuff when you're designing, designing the house.
Absolutely.
3 bedrooms downstairs.
Gotcha.
So all ensuite, bathrooms here, and then all the bathrooms, like the tiles are the same, the sinks are the same.
Yep.
So they're, it's consistent in an architectural house to sort of have everything, everything the same.
So you got a couple more rooms.
There's another room back in here.
Yeah.
This is actually what we call the second master. I think this is probably going to be messy. This is Mateo's room, but
Hi, Mateo.
Yeah, I know. So this is a larger.
Oh, this is a larger room.
A larger room. A lot more closet space, a desk area, a work area.
Amazing.
Yeah. So, and then from these bedrooms, you get this amazing kind of forest view from these windows. So the big windows, and you get this really nice kind of outlook, almost like being in a tree fort.
Yeah.
You're.
This is very West Vancouver or BC feeling, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
You don't find it anywhere else.
No. And then one of my favorite rooms is the mechanical room.
What?
And I always think a mechanical room really tells the story of the quality of the house. We've been thoughtful in the mechanical room.
Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me, Ross. This is
so very, very clean. I don't even like, everything in here. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So again, you have to, make sure that the trades, are on board with your concept of what they're going to do, and because you got your plumber, your electrician, your alarm people. There's a whole bunch of things. We have a generator, in the house, so if the power goes off, so all that equipment, runs out of this room. We even went as far as powder coating all the electrical boxes so they were the same, the same color. And then the paneling, where you see a lot of houses, they'll just do plywood or.
Exactly. I thought it was plywood, but then when I looked closer, I was like, this is not.
Yeah. In the end, when they actually saw the concept, the plumber came back and he buffed all the copper, to shine all the copper.
That kind of reminds me of all the distillers.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And it was nice, like, when we did the pool mechanical room, which was kind of, after this, we were able to take the pool guy and say, okay, this is our expectation of what we want the pool room to look like, so planning. And I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna do electrical and a plumbing plan, so I'm gonna frame electrical and a plumbing plan. So almost like a ship's, a ship's engine room. I want it to kind of be, be that kind of feel on it. And I haven't got to that yet, but we will.
This is amazing. Great. That's just amazing.
This is all family photos.
Yeah. Another gallery of arts.
Gallery, because it's always like, where do you put family photos? You have so many, and you want to save memories.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
It was a house of artists.
Yeah.
Right? Amazing. Is that you?
That's me, yeah. That's Mateo.
Mateo.
Yeah, that's Mateo.
Well, you were much bigger back then, eh?
That's when I was an athlete.
What did you do?
Hockey.
Hockey.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. No, I played hockey. Well, I played hockey till I was like 20. Until you realize you're not going to make the NHL.
So let's do some business.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's just kind of neat. Like, that was the place that was kind of.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like, you kind of think beside the tracks, but again, like West Van, that's it's in West Van you either get the highway, or you get the train at some point. It comes. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for showing to me and our audiences. I think they're gonna love it. This is why we do it. We wanted to show the lifestyle, of possibility, right?
Yes.
Because like people needed that, right?
Right.
And this is amazing. I can't wait for us to sit down and then talk about some business, interview, family, clients, and but thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe and go check out Living Space and this beautiful house if you got opportunity. But thank you very much.
Great. Thank you. Thanks.